these radishes are almost good enough to eat. Yep, almost. Almost pulled that one out of the ground. But we had a real nice day of rain yesterday, which is good for the rain, but bad for my work, because of course I had scheduled outside work. So yesterday's work was completed today. That's Ivy. How'd you get in there? Yesterday's work was scheduled for yesterday. I had to complete today, and today is late Saturday, and now I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do. I do want to do, but I don't want to do. You know what I mean? Because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, Sunday. Yeah, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. But I did get. Here's what I did get, and I want to show you guys. I did get the cherry picker pulled apart, and it's not at all terminal. It's a little green and funky. I got all the legs out pretty easy. Didn't take a whole lot of manipulation. And I think the wheels are even salvageable. Yeah, I could buy new wheels, but I'm not. So I wanted to get out here. It's about 4:30 right now, and turned out to be a lovely day today. So it's you know, I probably have 2 more hours of sunlight, and I'd like to get the wire wheel on the angle grinder and spin some of this rust and crap off of this thing, but then I'd have to paint it. I don't feel like painting it tonight. I don't. And tomorrow's Sunday, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and I've got other things I need to do tomorrow. So this is going to sit. It's going to sit. It's just going to have to sit. I think I'm going to pull the wheels off today, though. That I can do. I'm going to pull the wheels off, pull the wheels themselves out of the housing. Housing, I guess you call it a housing. I don't know. Completely disassemble the wheels, throw them in the bead blaster, clean them up, put a coat of paint on them. I think I can get those to spin real nice again, and save some money there. So I started pricing stuff out paint-wise if I were to go buy paint for this thing. I'm not really married to the orange color on these. That's, you know, and I'm not looking to do a 100-point restoration on a engine hoist. It's really not. I really don't care what color it goes, as long as it goes a color that'll keep the rust from coming back. A couple of you guys made some great suggestions. Chief, I know you talked about a cold galvanized primer, and another kid was talking about a zinc-based primer. I don't even know how to pronounce your channel name. It starts with an H and it ends with an L. And anyway, I'm just going to use what I have in inventory. I was pricing it out. By the time I bought, you know, 2 or 3 cans of this cold galvanized primer, and then I bought 3 or 4 cans of top coat, because I don't want to go a couple coats. You know, that's going to stay black, and then if I did that in another color, I'm looking at least 4 cans of paint, maybe 5. I'm up to about $50 for materials, and it's more than I want to spend. And if I don't use what I have in inventory, if I don't start burning off some of this, you know, half a quart here, half a quart there of inventory, man, I'm never going to be able to clear my hoard of what I have. So I'm going to use this rusty metal primer. It's made by Rust-Oleum. It's good stuff. This is real good stuff. Sprayed out that 46 Dodge, that dump truck that I have 13 or 14 years ago, and I'm still running this. I never put a top coat on top of it, and no rust ever comes through that. So that's a good oil-based primer. I can hit that with my HVLP. And then I start looking through my finished colors, and maybe I'll go green. I don't know. I got about a pint of this in here. If I thin this out with some hot thinner, I should be able to get a couple coats of coats of paint. Paint this green, keep the legs black. I have some satin black in there. Keep the forelegs black and make everything green. I don't know. I'm definitely going to use this primer, because like I said, I have it in inventory. And then this has been sitting here for about 1.5 years. But there's enough paint in there, I should be able to get this sprayed out. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. So I do have the compressor running. I'm going to use the impact on this. The nuts actually cleaned up pretty good. Nuts and bolts cleaned up pretty good. We'll see how these wheels cleaned up. They look a little banged up. Oh, and I don't know that I mentioned earlier, but all this hardware's getting replaced. All the nuts and bolts are like in bad shape. Not like in bad shape, they are in bad shape. So all new nuts and bolts and washers should be good. So let me hit these with the impact and see how easily they come off. So completely disassembled, little time in the bead blaster, blew them out real good after the fact, and lubed them up with some fluid film, and they all work pretty well. Considering there are no bearings in these wheels, There's just a sleeve. I hesitate to call it a bushing. It's really just a sleeve that fits inside the cast wheel that slips over this bolt. And but they're nice. They worked out all right. The the hammered bronze finish. And yeah, I think that's a good save. That saved me having to buy them. Now, is it screwed up that all my bolts go in the same direction? Yeah, it probably is. Alright, we'll see about tomorrow, Sunday, if I can get any shop time, but I don't think so. I have some other family obligations I need to take care of. And, you know, we'll see. We'll see how the week goes. We're supposed to have rain tomorrow anyway, so I'm hoping for rain, then I don't have that lingering want to get outside and play. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. See ya!